Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new Let's Play on Total War Warhammer 3, Immortal Empires. Now, I probably got a lot of explaining to do, I'll be honest. I wanted to do a little more grandiose intros before I really got down to brass tacks. You're probably all wondering where the fuck I went for a while. And if you're not, great, I mean, welcome. You're new, obviously, you don't know who I am, which is fine. I mean, I love all of you. In completely, what's the word? There's a word for this. There is a word for this. Platonic, in a completely platonic way. So I took a quick hiatus, and by quick, I mean it's been about a month, and I didn't know I was taking this break until I took it. I was getting kind of... I've said this for a long time on my channel, that I have a lot of issues. Issues of the het mind that a lot of people say they have, and a lot of people do have, and I understand that a lot of people go through this, and mental health being a big issue these days, it's something that a lot of us struggle with. Some are able to cope, and I thought I was coping for a while, and then I wasn't, and I took this month off to essentially rectify and focus my life. And I will be turning up the game soon, once we get into the game. Actually, I will do that while I'm talking, because I haven't actually... I turned the sound down to make sure that I was able to listen to my friends when I was testing out the beta quickly. Get out of here, Carl. There we go. But yeah, so I took off that time, and I'm now coming back. I don't know how quickly I'm going to come back to this. I do love YouTube. I love streaming. It's just the mental toll it takes, and the actual... For me, for some reason, I can't elect to give my time up so freely to this, even though I want to. So, with that in mind, we're going to be doing half-an-hour episodes every... I don't know how often it'll come out. It'll come out when it comes out. I can't guarantee daily, and I can't really guarantee every other day, but it will be as it will be. Now, I do intend to play as Archaon the Everchosen for the Warriors of Chaos, as they've just got a massive update with the new Warriors of Chaos expansion. I can't remember what it was called. The big expansion that brings in Azazel, Fetus, Valkyr, and Village the Curselings. As well as Be'lakor, who no one cares about. Because everyone's now got their own star. I want to play as the original, because I've seen a lot of people play as everyone else. But I just want to play, and I don't even really care if anyone's played this. I want to play as my boy Archaon, because I've loved the Warriors of Chaos, and I've wanted to play as them. But like I said, we're going to be doing a normal, hard, and like I said, I'm willing to turn this up to very hard later down the line. I have no interest in this being a... What's the best way to put this? I have this... I'm just gonna put that back a little bit. I have no interest in trying to be one of these people who's like, oh, look at me, I'm very good at the game. I'm playing this for fun. I'm playing this for your enjoyment and my enjoyment. I don't want this to be challenging to the point of asinine min-maxing. So let's just get into this, because I feel like I've spoke about shit enough. I probably haven't done a great job explaining how I am mentally and everything. But let's just get into Archaon the Everchosen, because no one gives a shit about mental health. So let's just go. By the way, I know people do care. It's just my way of joking, because, you know, serious topics are really hard to talk about. At least for me.
It is time! We march south! Let the quivering fools know we come to tear down their nation, slay their kings, and ravage their mortal remains!
Okay, so that is the intro I've been skipping when I've been doing testing. So welcome everyone, and I've just immediately done Okay, good. Home corrects the camera. And welcome everyone to Immortal Empires completely. Now, like I said, this campaign isn't to do anything but for me to have fun and re-engage with you guys. I find it very hard to really just put messages out there and just be like, "Oh, I'm here still." Now, the Warriors of Chaos have had a massive change to their system, and we'll go through it more. Like, the first thing you see is there's no recruitment time. It's just how likely are we going to be able to get these recruitment, and then we recruit them, which is pretty cool. The tech tree I haven't really looked into, other than the fact that I know I need to get this, and I can, you know, start going around. I know there's also some really cool stuff you can do with the Warriors of Chaos now. Like, they've been buffed in a very nice way. Now, we're going to go say hello to the Exquisite Pain, and we're going to give them some exquisite pain of their own. Let's get into it. Now that we're in battle, I should probably explain my mentality of the campaign we're going to be doing. My goal is to essentially end, you know, end the old world. And in doing that, we're going to be focusing very much on the destruction of the enemy. Put those there. Incorporate that and that to there. And perfect, let's go. Now, yeah, as I like to play Chaos in a very specific way too. I like to just charge and just hope everything goes well. So let's get some good looks. But yeah, my goal is to essentially just destroy everyone and enjoy the new mechanics. I do feel like they've had, like, Archaon looks like an absolute beast in this now. Like, I swear he looks so much better now. Obviously, we've got the Warriors of Chaos that are from free anyway, the Warriors of Khorne. We've got the Znich Knights, or Zich, these dickheads, which are really nice. And we've also got the Slaanesh, I don't actually know what they're called, the Hellstriders. Yeah, they're correct in their line, whereas our line of Chaos... Oh, we've also got the Plague Chaos Spawn. Or Spawn of Nurgle. I like my name better. My name's a little bit more wordy. Wait. Huh. I don't know what J does, but it does something. Okay, they are Hell Scourges. Okay, I was going to be like, you're not Hell Scourges. What the fuck are you on about? But no, they are. Okay, so actually you're on the wrong flank. You want to be attacking the Hellstriders. Yeah, because these guys, as good as these Zinch men are, they are going to run into some issues. Now, one thing I like is they've redone Archaon's magic. He is now no longer a fire boy, and instead, he's a much more interesting boy. Strike you into there. Let's pull these around. Oh, they gave me the perfect excuse to... Oh, let's get some looks of this, because we have got the blood for the blood god going. Oh, this is what I needed when I was playing Khorne. Which, by the way, I apologize for ending so abruptly. I'm just, like I said, my mental health has not been great for the last few months, and I've just kind of, instead of like being like, oh, I haven't got good mental health, it's just like, it's just suck it up and just be like, do what I need to do. Like I've always said, I've always specifically said that I don't want to. And I've not said this to anyone, obviously. I've said this to myself. I don't want to use my mental health as a reason not to do stuff. Or use it as an excuse. It's just... It's a fact. You know what I mean? Alright, come on, warrior. Start sapping that dickhead's life. Okay, we need to bring you into there, because our... we've lost... Like, our Warriors of Chaos are getting absolutely shredded by their devoted marauders. Though they are anti-infantry, and anti-infantry do tend to do a very, very... Ooh, didn't mean to do Very, very good job against even heavily armored targets. Something I've noticed, obviously, in the third game, because I have been playing the third game on my own, and, you know, not doing it for Let's Plays. I've just generally, you know, not had the ability to do as much recording because I've wanted to kind of step back. And god damn it, why is Escape not take me off of that? Yes, it's definitely gone better than when I first did this. Went for my test game, just to like test any expansion. Just look at look how big these Knights of Chaos Knights of Snitch are. Beautiful. We lost a few hundred, but I still think that's a guarantee. I still think that's a utter victory. Or at least I'd like to say that. But we'll speed it up and we'll do some after, you know, we'll do some mopping up of the enemy just to we want to make sorry, we want to make sure they this army is incinerated after the fact. Wounds. Charge. Okay. Okay, with that done, let's get some replenishment going. Okay, so we now have the... Oh, wow. Wait. Okay. How do I recruit our Regiment of Renown now? So this is the new upgrade system. You have essentially got the normal recruitment of the units and the normal units of each faction. The difference is now you have to slowly upgrade them. It's like this unit can upgrade into this, or it can upgrade over here. But we need research. We also have the Eye of the Gods, which is a new system I haven't actually looked into at all. But I think first things first, we're going to get Root Marcher, and Ruination is nowhere near as good as it used to be. And we'll go for Infernal Champion. For our hero, we're going to go Training, of course. So, we definitely want to make sure we're pinning them down. So we're going to go pin them down in their settlement, and hopefully, fingers crossed, next turn we can make ourselves some, recruit ourselves some more men, and find ourselves a little bit more better off. Gifts of Chaos, must control settlement. So we can now control settlements as well. I think it's only very, very specific settlements, but that's still a big change. And I think it's a change that a lot of mods did. Also, we now do quick deals and everything as well, which we're not going to touch. For now, anyway. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to end the turn for now. And we'll... I think that was a very good first turn. I don't think I've done the best job of explaining everything, but then again, I'm not good at that type of thing. I just like playing the game and having you guys come along for the ride. So let's get into the next turn. There is also so many factions now. Just so many. Okay, they want to come out and fight us. Let's get a save going. So these are... Okay, these are devoted units. Okay, so we have a little bit more of a painful... understanding going. So what we're going to do, we're going to focus on using our faction, our Chaos Monogod units, and use the Undivided units to essentially hold the line while our Monogod units essentially like tear them down and actually get to the meat of the enemy. Because they've only got Marauders, and now Marauders are good. They're anti-infantry, so they're very good, the Slaanesh units. However, we should be able to deal with that, because we do have 2 heroes and 2 cavalry units, Warhounds, and also Spawn of Nurgle. So we should have a lot of good units to essentially guarantee us a victory here. The game agrees this is a decisive victory, but I'm going to play them. So it probably won't be. Alright, so we've got a nice little ridge here that can, we can use to our advantage. I'm actually going to.
Slay every mortal.
So we're going to use this little bit of advantage because we are defending. So we're going to make sure we've got some good units. Now, cavalry-wise, we can either deploy them, actually, deploy you right there, and we'll deploy the Knights of Snitch right here. Warhounds we'll do there. Archaon there. Warrior there. Okay, let's do this. Let's channel some magic and see if we can get a little bit of something. We did. We got an extra 3. So I'm going to quickly speed this up because they can see you. No, can they see you? Yeah, they can. Even if I put you right there. Turns out these guys have the most amazing eyesight ever. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna hold the line. So I'm actually gonna put toggle guard mode quickly. Now I know it's not in Chaos to really. Oh, those beautiful bastards. They've essentially given me the victory I wanted. Because they're running around the corner, which is the exact wrong thing to do. Right, let's employ our extra units. And employ these into... So what we're going to do is we're going to file these into a smaller line. And the reason we're doing that is because it means we're going to be able to quickly nip through that gap. So we're going to be able to essentially do a full flanking maneuver without actually needing to flank completely. Now these guys may try and disengage, but Archaon should have them here. You know what? Let's just charge through there. Beautiful. So our line is being held exactly as we expected it to be. And we're not even throwing some of our better units in there. You know what? Let's just let's break the center line. Yeah. Chaos Knights of Zinch, which for some reason it just wants to emphasize, are doing a great job. Our Hell Scourgers are doing amazing. Let's get some close-ups on this. Just look at that. Beautiful. Like I do like the Slaanesh Marauders, but they are hard. The flank that they had, they needed to really break was filled with our best units. So yeah, there was not much they were gonna do there. And then obviously our weaker flank we had with the spawn of Nurgle and some Chaos Knights and some, just some heavy hitting units to guarantee a victory over that in that flank as well. And like that, we have completely and utterly. Oh, our Chaos Knights have indeed gone off the rails though, but that really doesn't matter. As soon as they become apparent, let's keep you. Okay, they're going to get away from you. So let's focus on destroying everything you can destroy. Over there. Yeah. So essentially, we want to try and win this battle before the actual. Okay, now there's no point. We're not going to be able to get them in there. Like that, we obviously concerned ourselves with victory. We will replenish because we are going to need another turn of sieging them down. So it's best to make sure we have every able-bodied man ready to bring us our first dark fortress. Got potion of speed, alright. Okay, so can we chuck some more in? And we cannot. There was a chance and there was no units have shown up. That is rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we've got one more point. We could get Heart of Iron, which is Vigor loss for the entire... That's an entire army trait. That's a great trait. Yeah, I think I'd give him a Mantic. I'm not going to give him anything else. Oh, automatically granted. Oh, fuck. That's cool. Let's just get Blade Master then. That's a really nice addition. So this would be a decisive victory. This is probably not going to be a battle worth wasting my time on. So I think our first settlement battle, we depending on what it looks like, we may or may not give it a go. One of my least favorite layouts, but let's have a look at so make sure we've given Archaon the items he wants. Yeah, he's given the potion of speed. We don't have any other items, so that's fine. Archaon just looks like an absolute beast now. Like he looks so angry. It's great. We do have 4 different quests for him as well. So we also have this whole authority system. I don't know what the authority does. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm assuming you can only have 10, and it splits it between. So you can either have completely undivided authority, or you can have a mono-god authority. Now, again, I don't actually know. I'm coming in as blind as you guys. I'd very much like to know how to get my Warriors of Renown unit, because I'm assuming they still exist. I just don't know how to get them.
Sacred executioner.
So we're ranked 25 right now, which is, I guess that's pretty good. I mean, I'd like to be higher, but I think we're going to take out the Writhing Fortress. We'll do a battle. Alright, so we need to get to here, try and end this battle as quickly as possible. They have 2 gates here. They have 2 towers on both sides. This is like, I'd say this is going to be a better entrance point. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw the entire army over here. First things first. What are you doing? No.
That's what the masters bid. Chaos Marauders.
This is what you want. There we go. These guys we want to keep in the back.
What? Whips, pain and despair.
Yeah, just that should be enough. Easy enough, actually. There. Okay, good. Archaon can go smack the door down himself.
Slay every mortal. Bring skulls to Dawn Throne. Shield to our steeds. Attack!
At this point, I'm just going to kind of shift forces in different directions to try and give us the singular best outcome to this fight. We've got a good amount of health there. So let's do a little bit of a speed up to try and get men going. That tower should make it. It's looking a little bit iffy, but... Oh, no, I don't think that's going to make it. Yeah, it did. Yeah, those towers are fucking huge. So let's actually move my men over there so they can't actually aim my men anymore. Archaon and his and Prince Ograx are having an absolute field day. You know what? Lads, drop it. It's fine. Just come and run. Come and get ready to fucking charge. These guys already through. Perfect. You there. You further in. So our job here is to essentially just smash our way in and then have an absolute field day with them. Yeah, Chaos Warriors are getting a little bit wrecked there. We do have control over these towers now, which is, well, going to do some good. There is also a tower up there, but we're just going to have to ignore those. These are Marauders. Marauders do not matter at all. Like, and I mean that in, like, the harshest way. They are not important to us. They are essentially, to me right now, they're not, I don't consider them anything but, you know, fodder. They're our main line. They are fodder. They are those who have yet to, oh, there we go. Perfect. Archaon, what you doing? How are these guys, like, not broken yet? I'm going to assume there's something far, far closer in the thing. So let's just try and bring our guys to the center. We are currently getting some momentum, but I don't really think momentum matters. Yeah, it looks like these Marauders are the last ones who are really doing anything. Yeah, that tower is, of course, going to focus my more important units, which... Oh, no, it didn't matter. These, yeah. As I said, decisive victory. Knew it was going to happen all along. Now, I think that is a great first turn. Ah. Oh, so you automatically... Ah, so I thought that taking this would essentially create... either give us the province or it would make it into essentially somewhere that... what's the word? I thought it would take either give it. We could either take for ourselves or give it to those guys to vassalize them. And this is where you get regiments of renown. So we've already got the swords of chaos, chaos knights. We could recruit. They're quite expensive. We've also got gifted units. Apparently, we've been gifted a hell cannon. There is blood letters. So all of the monogod units are in here. It looks like. Got some Chaos Shrines. Don't know why the fuck I'd use those. Beast of Nurgle, Soul Grinder of Khorne. Plague. Oh, so we've got all the monogod units are in here, which is pretty cool. We've also got the Warband recruitment. And then obviously we've got the upgrade button, which we can't interact with because we don't have the tech. But we do now have the Gifts of Chaos. Where looks like we can get a certain amount of choices. So what gifts could we do right now? We've got a few, so we've got... Okay, so we've got 3 gifts we can do. We've got the Fury of Chaos. Units will be instantly added to your gifted unit pool every 3 turns, and then 3 turns afterwards. Ruinous Bulwark, defensive supplies plus 1,000, missile resistance plus 50%, and the army ability Shatterstone during sieges. And lastly, Raider's Raiment. Casualty replenishment rate plus 10% from Marauders, plus 8 attack on the Marauders. Now this would cost us 500 of our souls. I don't even know how, we've got 1,500 souls, so we could implant 2 of these straight away. And then we can. How do we sacrifice souls? I'd like to sacrifice some souls. That's probably something I'm going to need to do. I would like those Chaos Knights, but I think I'm going to hold off because they are quite expensive. Let's see what we can build in our things. I think getting a Marauder, like getting somewhere we can, you know, frequently recruit some Marauders, probably a great idea, in all fairness. But also maybe some, like, Corpse Mound, because we're going to need to grow this. So I think the first one we're going to do is we are going to do the barracks, and then we're going to do the Corpse Mound. Now, obviously, we're not going to stay here very long. We're going to just march straight back out and go take out the rest of the exquisite pain. I don't know if we'll go visit the Plague Bearer anytime soon. I think we'll try and keep to ourselves and, you know, focus on enemies who are already enemies and expand the War Horde or the Warhost before we, you know, become too much. Like, essentially, I want to make sure we're focusing a little bit more instead of balls to the walling it. I will actually take that, though. That is a very good unit. And unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to end this party here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a comment. I hope you guys are all doing well. And like I said, I really do apologize for the excessive time away. But like I said, I'm going to be back at for the most part. I'm going to be slowly integrating myself back into this. But I want all of you guys to have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys then.